What's up, guys? It's Coiner back with some more Minecraft. In the last episode, we got this bed here, and we got some food outside, which is pretty useful. Right now, according to my little clock here, it is nighttime, but that's okay. We don't need to go outside. What I'm going to be doing for the time being is going down here and looking for lava. And I know where some is. Hopefully, I can dig it up pretty easily without burning myself to death. But yeah, we need lava, which we are going to turn into obsidian, so that we can make a nether portal there. I almost forgot the name of that thing. Is it on this side or the other side? That's actually the real question. Because I forget where this thing is supposed to be. We'll dig up some of this dirt here. I don't know why I brought the shears down here with me. I don't need those. We'll put those up here. Also, I have the hoe from farming last episode in my inventory still. So it doesn't appear to be on this side. Actually, before we go, we should probably grab this. I don't really need the redstone, but mining up redstone is pretty good for leveling. So, that's my thinking behind that. I just use it for levels because why not? So we're looking for this lava, which is here. Okay, excellent. And we're going to turn it into obsidian, which makes it a little bit darker in here, but that's okay. What I need, like, I don't remember exactly how much obsidian I need. I think it's like 14 or 15 obsidian. I forget the exact number though. So we're gonna just overestimate, and I'm gonna try to get 20 pieces of obsidian. So like, because there are other things you can use it for. I want to use some of it for an enchanting table, which might take 3 obsidian. So yeah, 20 seems like a pretty good number. It should give me everything that I need. At least for the time being. I might use it in the future for other things, building or whatever, because it is a very hard material, so it's... Oh, what? Okay. I'm going to try to dig out some of this rock, also expose all of this lava, so... oops, there's that. Okay. I'm just gotta try to be extra safe about this, because I do not want to burn to death. There goes that torch, I guess. I do have one more stone pickaxe. I like using stone pickaxes for just like cobblestone and shit, because I have a tendency, at least early on, to try to preserve my iron and diamond and stuff as much as possible, because they are very valuable, and early on I do not have many. Once I get to like later game stuff and I have a whole bunch of diamonds and a whole bunch of iron and things, then I'm not nearly as worried about it. But for right now, this is like almost half of my diamond supply in this pickaxe, so I don't want to mess it up. So we're going to use it fairly sparingly. And like another way that I might be able to fix that, that I might be able to like make this thing last longer, is by repairing it. I don't know how cost effective that is. I don't know if it's better to just let it wear out. Yeah, it's 7. If it's better to let it wear out, because like I believe you repair it by putting it in a fuck, what the hell is that thing called? An anvil. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word anvil. But you put it in an anvil, and you use a piece of diamond and a level or something, or maybe more than one level. It might depend on the item you're repairing. But like I don't know if three diamonds wouldn't repair it from 0 to max. It might be more efficient to not repair it, because if it takes like 5 diamonds to repair it, but only 3 diamonds to make a new one, I'd be losing 2 diamonds. That would of course be different if I had an enchanted pickaxe, which I currently do not. If I had an enchanted pickaxe that I wanted to keep because it was a really good enchantment, I would obviously like change that to make it so that I didn't lose it. I don't need to try to collect all this stone. I've got a whole bunch up there. One of the things I thought about doing this episode was just like trying to improve my house a little bit. I don't feel like I need to do that quite yet, though. I've got plenty of other things that are slightly more pressing. But that will probably come pretty soon. I definitely want to like make sure that that basement doesn't just look like hot trash, because it does right now. But yeah, like I'm trying to make this series relatively efficient in getting the platinum, because that's like the entire reason I started it, which, you know, makes some sense. But I also kind of just like playing Minecraft, so I'm gonna do stuff that's not as efficient as it could be, including making my house slightly less garbage. Even though like what I have now is more than suitable for what I actually technically need. It's just not good to look at. 13. This is really slow. I think each one of these is like 15 seconds. Ugh, it's not good. That's one of the big things about having like an enchanted pickaxe that I really want, is you can get enchantments that make this shit faster. But unfortunately, I just don't have the resources for that quite yet. It's going to be a high priority though as I get closer to fighting the dragon, because enchantments are crazy useful. Or they can be. They're not all useful, but there are useful ones. Okay, there we go. So that appears to be all of the lava in this area. Now we just gotta mine up. How much more? We got 15. We're just gonna put this down here so it's easier for me to tell how many I've got. So we do 5 more, and then if we're quick about this, it should still be daytime when we're done with this, or when we finish this up, and then we can go outside and do something else. I don't know what else I would do outside, honestly, though. So, oops, wrong thing. I forgot which analog stick was to crouch. There we go. 2 more. There's that. Come on. Okay, there we go. 20. And we'll cover up that lava because I don't want to accidentally fall into it. And we'll grab this coal and iron while we're down here because it's going to be useful. If/when I do start putting up my house, I'm probably going to be making a lot of like bricks, either stone bricks or like clay red bricks. If I do the clay red bricks, I'm going to have to go and dig up a whole bunch of clay, which isn't impossible. It's not super common, but it's as long as you're like willing to look underwater, it's not terribly difficult to come by. But even if I don't use those, the red bricks or the stone bricks, which is like gray stone, are really nice looking. So I like using those a lot for for stuff that I build. So having a ton of coal is going to be very useful for that. I guess I didn't pass it up, or did I go the wrong direction? I absolutely went the wrong direction. Fuck. Okay. Oh, here we go. Actually, I might not have gone the wrong direction. I might have just passed by it again. I might have to do something about that and mark that a little more clearly in some way so I don't just walk past it again. Because that seems to be a recurring thing. Or maybe I should just pay attention, you know. That might help. So, let's see, how tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is tall enough for the portal. Now let's hope I don't fuck this up. It has to be 2 wide, so it actually needs to be 4 wide. And then 2, 3. Okay, so then the top goes there. There. And I need a flint and steel, which I should have more than enough flint for that. Where is it? Top, middle. Okay. And 1 piece of iron. Go over here. Is it with this? Yes, it is. Alright. There we go. I don't know if it's a good idea to put it in here or not. Fuck it, you know, whatever. So long as that, like, if anything comes out of it, it's gonna be a zombie pigman, and they aren't hostile unless you attack them. So long as I'm smart about it, I should be safe. Got 15 iron in there. I'm gonna have to organize this chest because it's full of just trash. We've got a bunch of cobblestone. That'll probably be useful. Oh, you know what else I need? I need a bow and arrow. So we might go out here and see if I can find some spiders. Although during the day is probably not the best time to look for them. Let's try. I'm just gonna make sure that I remember where my house is on the map. The bottom edge of that snow. So let's try heading south. We still got plenty of time. It's noon, so we can travel for a bit. And if I have to, I can just dig a hole somewhere and survive in it because I've got a fair bit of stuff now. I've got a whole bunch of food, iron sword, iron armor. We're pretty well set for a little while, so if we have to, we can stay out here. Obviously, I don't prefer that because it means that I'm not making progress in my house. These weird, like, stone outcroppings like this, I don't really get why they're generating. I see that a whole bunch in PC Minecraft as well, just like random stone shit all over the place. I wouldn't have. I mean, I guess that's probably something that happens. Like it's supposed to happen, but it looks weird. The edge of the map already looks like it. I can't really see. Yeah, I'm definitely at the edge, the bottom edge of the map. So I guess we'll try and fill out this bottom left corner of my map, and see if I can find any spiders along the way. Which probably won't happen, but couldn't hurt to try, I guess. I need the spiders for the string. I don't think I can make string out of wool. I believe you can make wool out of string, but I don't think it goes the other direction. Got a little island out here. Thankfully, the map on this game is not very big, so it's pretty easy to explore this whole thing. If I do run into a huge body of water, though, I'm going to need a boat, because you do not swim fast in this game. And that appears to be about that. Well, just for completion's sake, we will keep swimming for a little bit, and just hit the hard edge of that map. There we go. And then we'll go like this. And we'll head up to that sandy beach up there. I just want to try and make this map... Oh, we've got like a little piece of land out here. Weird. There's definitely some shit under the water there. Like an island that just barely made it above the surface. Huh. Unfortunately, you can't see it underwater. That's not green. Is this supposed to be my mushroom biome? This... I think that's supposed to be my mushroom biome. And it's underwater. Except for those, like, 3 mushrooms over there. Huh. Great. Well, I don't think I need that. So, I guess it's not that big of a loss. You know, whatever. Also, eventually I'm probably going to end up importing this world to PS4. So I'll have a significantly larger world than, I believe it's, is it 6 by 6 of these sizes of maps? So it's like 36 times bigger? Yeah, 6 times 6 is 36. So yeah, I think it's like 36 times bigger. I don't know if that means it'll spawn another mushroom biome though. That I am not sure about. So we've got this entire, like, roughly quarter of the map complete. I didn't see any spiders, although I spent a lot of time in the water, so that makes sense. Okay, so we basically just have to head east. Alright, there's our village and our farm and a horse in the water. So yeah, I might have to spend some time out here at night and try to get some string. But actually, ooh, we got wool. Apparently, wolf went after a sheep. For the time being, I think it might actually be best. I put my... Okay, I did put the obsidian up. Actually, I don't need the bucket either. Do I have enough space? I do not. We're gonna have to make another set of chests. And put it there, and we'll put it over here. That's fine. And we'll put some shit in here. Like, this doesn't work in the Nether. Well, we need this cobblestone. We're gonna be building stuff in the Nether. I want to build a wall around the Nether portal so that I don't have to worry about Ghasts blowing it up. I put the flint and steel away. I should not do that because if it gets blown up, the Nether portal won't destroy. Like the Ghasts cannot break the obsidian, but they can turn off the portal. So if I don't have a flint and steel on me, I can be trapped over there. The only way I would be able to get back would be to die, respawn, and then go back in. Which, depending on how close I died to the Nether portal, wouldn't be awful. Oof. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Another Ghast. Nope, he changed directions again. They already turned off the portal, so good thing I brought that flint and steel. Come on. I should eat. I need to make sure I don't die. Fuck it. Let's just build a wall. And we'll... Luckily, they also cannot break cobblestone. They can break netherrack, which is this red shit that looks like garbage. Oops. Ugh, I might have to go dig a hole in the wall for a second, because I am not equipped for this, because I don't have a fucking bow, and I couldn't find any string. We're going to regenerate a little bit of health. There we go. Just like that. We'll regenerate some health, and then we'll go back out there and build some more. And once we get my nether portal completely sealed in, oh, I should have brought a door, but that's not too bad. Turn on the TV a little bit. I don't have a good way of having my at least for the PS3, I don't have a good way of making sound come out of like a headset, because I don't know if that's a default setting you can do. I don't have an audio out on my TV. It's just a shitty little TV. So I have all of my audio going to TV speakers, which is fine because I can turn it down so it doesn't pick up on the mic very much, and whatever does pick up on the mic just mixes in with the normal game audio, because I have everything synced up. Oops. And they just wander off. He's over there still. He's still firing at me, huh? Okay, I should have brought more stone. That's fine. That's a pretty decent wall for the time being. It'll keep them from firing at me from most of the areas they could actually fire at me from. So it's not too bad. Now, with that thing that I just built, it's a piece of shit. I'm going to try to like make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to want to make almost like a house in the Nether. And I'm going to put some things that I might need in there. Some food, a little bit of armor maybe, or materials for armor and weapons, that sort of stuff. Blocks that I might need for building, things like that. Because that is useful over there, and I'm going to need to be over there for a while. There is some stuff that I need to farm. Oh, I should grab a door before I forget about it. And like I don't want to make it out of netherrack, because that stuff they can break, and it's just a really shitty building material. So we're going to try to avoid that. But yeah, going to try to make this a little bit bigger. And first things first, though, I want to get a roof on this thing. There we go. Oops. This sucks without having a bow. This is a real bad deal. Okay, there's that. And we need to heal again. So we're gonna do that. But I've basically got this thing tall enough. I want to go one higher so I'm not cutting off the top of the portal. But then after I get that done, I can just start like trying to expand this thing a little bit. I don't really feel like I need to change the... I don't know why I just did that. Come on. Man, fuck Ghasts. Alright, I guess it was a little premature. Let's just wait. You know what? There's a game that I've been wanting to get for a while now, and it keeps getting pushed back, and I'm really disappointed by it. And the only reason I even thought about like talking about it, is just mentioning waiting, because I've been waiting for this thing for a while, and I don't know if anyone watching this is even going to know what this is or care, because I'm waiting for a PS Vita game, and that thing seems to be dead for most people. But I really like it. I use mine fairly regularly still, although I'm also still playing a PSP game, so maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Oh, I mean, I definitely am, but that's not what I was going for. So the game that I'm waiting on, that I really want to play, and I could technically get now because it's already on PSN. I kind of want to wait because I bought the collector's edition, which keeps getting pushed back, is this visual novel called Steins Gate. Wait, that's fucking gravel. God damn it, I can't build a roof out of gravel. I gotta go back. It's a visual novel called Steins Gate, and there's an anime out for it. I've heard the anime is fantastic. I have not watched the anime. And the reason for that is that most of the time when these games come out, these visual novels that have like manga or anime like associated with them, typically what I find is that the visual novel, the source material, is the better version of that story. And so that is why I'm waiting on this visual novel, because I could technically go out there and watch the anime. It's not that hard to come by, and I believe I could even just buy it. I think Funimation might have published it, so it's like it's not even expensive if you want to buy it. It's pretty cheap. So I could totally do that if I wanted to, but I have chosen not to because I want to play the game first before I see that story through the anime. And I will also see the anime because I've heard the anime is really good, so I wanna see that too. but the visual novel is far more interesting for me. For quite a long time I was not into visual novels, like I just didn't know what they were. It's not like that I had a problem with them per se. I just didn't have any experience with them, so I didn't know what to expect. And I've been relatively invested in anime and things for quite a while, so I am familiar with some of the less attractive things that that a portion of the anime watching community is interested in. And I'll even admit that some of that stuff I have also watched and think is pretty good, so I am by no means innocent of that. This is fucking rambling, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Just garbage, mostly. But yeah, like, I had this sort of prejudice against visual novels, because I just assumed they were all like dating sims with cute girls. And that is far from true. And the game that sort of that definitely was a big portion of changing my mind on that was Danganronpa, which is almost entirely devoid. I say almost because there's one scene that you could kind of consider fan service, yeah, but only one in like a 20-hour game. Like it has an actually like interesting story, and it's just this super cool art style, and it got me interested in visual novels when I had never had any interest before. So then I went back and I played 999, which was also really good. I want to play Fate Stay Night, which does absolutely have some fan service in it, which I'm not entirely happy about, but I'm not gonna say no because I already really want that. God damn it. Man, it's a fucking death trap out there. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay. So, yeah, Danganronpa got me into visual novels, and I really want to play Steins Gate, and I fucking can't, because I bought the collector's edition, and it keeps getting delayed. It was supposed to come out on the 25th. It got pushed back. I don't know why I couldn't say that. It got pushed back to the 31st of this month, which is, as of this recording, tomorrow. Probably by the time I post this, it'll have been like a few days ago, because this is probably going up on Wednesday. So it keeps getting pushed back, and I'm really, really annoyed by it, and I want to play it. And I've rounded out this too long, and this episode's getting too long, so I should probably go, guys. I don't know what the fuck got me interested in talking about that. But yeah, it seems like that's the kind of the thing that I talk about, is like just shitty anime stuff. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not entirely sure I'm happy about that, but I don't know, what am I going to do about it? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we will continue this next time.